Alright, tonight we've been in the house cooped up for too long. So what we did is we climbed up to the PilotHouse and turned the air conditioner on and spent some time in the PilotHouse, so we feel like we're away from the house, but we actually cannot get out of the house because there's a lockdown and we're not supposed to be out there. So right now the only way to get out of the house is climb up here in the boat, turn the air conditioner on, having something to drink, and my wife is working right there on the laptop. We got our dog here too, Foxy. And I brought my laptop, and we have power here to connect the laptop so we can spend some time here at the PilotHouse and get away from the house. I got back from the Bahamas not too long ago, but staying at home every day is driving me a little crazy. So I'm sure all you guys are doing something, camping in your backyard, swimming in your pools, doing whatever you got to do. Unfortunately, I don't have a waterway behind my house, so I can't put the boat in the water. I gotta stay in dry land. But check it out, look. This is the best anchorage. There's no movement on the boat at all.
I don't throw up in this anchorage.
See that? She doesn't throw up in this anchorage. So that's awesome. And lately what I've been doing is I've been searching a lot of the lands on the chart plotter, seeing the water depths, so that way I can pilot. You always have to study the waterways, especially the Bahamas, because there's a lot of shallow waters and you think you can get to an island, but actually you can't because it's too shallow, especially when low tides. You can get there. So I come here to the chart plotter and I study the waterways really good, especially in the Hoffman Cay area. There's a lot of islands, a lot of cays, a lot of islands, but very shallow waters. Today I want to talk about what's going on in the world with this virus that is going everywhere, and the best way is to stay home and not leave your house. And that's what we've been doing, not leaving the house. We only went once to go shopping, and that's it. We have enough food to survive. How many weeks do you think we can survive on the food we have?
About 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. So, and we can stretch it out. I mean, we can stretch it out even farther if we have to. But that's the most important part for everybody at home, is try not to get out. We have a neighborhood here that we can go in our bikes or go jogging, but I decided not to leave the house at all. I have exercise room. I just go there and I use a treadmill. I'll lift some weights, whatever I gotta do in the house, but I don't leave the house at all. I stay in the house all the time. I don't want to go out there exposing yourselves. So stay indoors. I know if you live in an apartment or a condo high up in the air, you're gonna go crazy because you don't have a backyard where to go. You gotta get your pets. I don't know how you guys are dealing with this, bringing your pets down to take him for a walk. I know it's kind of difficult because we take our dog right to the yard, so it's very easy. But I feel for you guys that live in a high-rise or live on a condo, that you have to come downstairs and you have to interact with people. So I know there's people that has been going through harder times than others. Something that is the worst right now is losing loved ones. There's been a lot of people that have died already, and our hearts go to the families. It's really tough. A lot of people have been affected. Remember, every time somebody dies, there's 40 to 100 people that knew that person. They were family and friends. Now they're going through a very tough time grieving the death of the loved one. So not just one person died. All these people that are left behind now are suffering, family members and a lot of friends. So it's tough. It's really tough for the people that have lost their loved ones. And our hearts go to the people. And right now we're living in a time that I have never seen it in my lifetime. I never seen nothing like this. Usually when there's an epidemic somewhere, like dengue or some other virus somewhere, you can see some countries dealing with it. But this time, since we're flying constantly, so my neighbor could have been in Italy a month ago. The other neighbor could have went to Japan. We don't know. So everybody's traveling everywhere. So we can spread this so quick. That's why staying at home is the best. Even if authorities say it's okay to go outside, think about it. It's your life. People want to get back to normal. People want to start making money to pay their bills. It's understandable. I haven't worked for over a month, just like you guys haven't worked. So I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you have to put the Crooked PilotHouse for sale. So I know economically, a lot of people are going through some very hard times. Okay, let's check out what Mrs. Reef is doing on the computer here. Step into the beep earth. Hold on.
So I make some soaps for us, some natural soaps, because I'm allergic to the soaps that you buy outside. So I'm running out of supplies. So I'm here ordering some supplies so I can make more soaps now that I have a little spare time.
Sorry, so this is what you're spending your time on. Very good. So see, you have to be creative and start doing something that you didn't do before. Learn to do something. Try to learn something. Pick up a book. Learn air conditioning. Learn sailing. Do something. So that way, with the time you have now, you become more educated. The dog is doing nothing, but she's definitely doing something.
She's keeping me company.
Okay, so use your time wisely. Do something around the house. Call your friends and family. Try to cheer them up a little bit, because everybody's going through some different trauma. Watching the news every day, there's nothing else to do than watch the news. And don't watch the news all the time. By watching the news over and over and over, you're gonna go crazy. So watch the news, you know, if you want, a couple of times a day, but don't stare at the news all day long, because it's not good to do that. The news wants you to stay put and watch the news all the time, but it's not healthy. So watch the news several times a day, but not all day long. Change the channel. Watch some of my videos if you want, or somebody else's, just as long as you don't watch the news all the time. And I want to give a huge thanks to Captain Saul and Captain Kevin. In the last trip, they saw me cutting the fish on the floor of the boat, and they offered me to send me a cutting table. That was very nice of them. I really appreciate it. But I think for now, I'm gonna keep cutting my fish on the floor. I don't know, I really like it. It's crazy, but I like cleaning my fish on the floor of the boat. It's like special contact. I don't know. Maybe it's because the boat is kind of crooked, and when I clean the fish, the water goes to one side. There's a satisfaction out of that. I really don't know. But so thank you very much, Captain Saul and Captain Kevin, for offering me to buy me a cutting table. That's to the heart. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know, maybe I'm traumatized because I have lost so much fish on the deck of the boat in the past that now I feel secure the fish is inside the boat. So usually I'm cleaning the fish while they are alive. So if I have them on a cutting board, they can jump off. So cleaning it on the floor of the boat, they got nowhere to go. So that's why probably I like to clean the fish. And some of my viewers have asked me, what is the equipment that I have on my vest? And I want to show you what it is. This right here, if you look over there, this activates the kill switch. Instead of wearing this cord right here, this is the electronic cord. So if I fall off the boat, what's going to happen is this is going to shut off. By not having contact with the boat, it's going to shut off your engine. So especially for me, it's very important to have this feature. This is an amazing feature if you're going to be on the boat, especially by yourself, or if you're going to be with other people. It's also excellent to have. If you're going to be with people that don't know how to navigate the boat, even better to have this. This right here is a personal locator beacon. I believe it's NOAA, is the government. This is just a signal that goes to the satellite, to the government, and it tells them that you're in distress and you really need help. It's based on if your life is really in danger. It's not if you cut your finger and you think you're gonna die. That's not what it's about. If you broke a leg and you're bleeding to death, something like that, that is a life-threatening situation, that's when you use this. If I cut my finger and I can hold it, band-aid it, and make it to a port, that's not a life-threatening situation, so you don't use this for that. And this right here is another type of satellite. This is an iridium satellite, and what this does is this links to your phone, and you can send texts, emails. You can look at the weather through here, through this. This goes to the satellite. It's connected all the time, and your family and friends or viewers can search and see where you're at all the time. So when I'm crossing, I got friends and family seeing where I'm going at. So when I'm crossing the ocean, my family and friends know exactly where I'm pinpointing at. They know my speed. They know if I encounter rough weather, because they can see how long it took me to get to one dot to another dot. So it keeps pinpointing. It's like a breadcrumb. It keeps pinpointing that, so they know if it's going to take longer to get to a destination. They know the weather's rough because they see the pattern, how fast you're going. And anybody can text you, even if you're in the middle of nowhere. They can text you, and you can text back. You can text with this or this Bluetooth to here, and it's like you can say it's like a Wi-Fi to the satellite through here. This is another great way to communicate, families and friends, and they can see where you're at all the time. And sometimes when I reach land, I keep wearing this, and some people might say, "Oh, he's a little crazy. Why is he wearing the vest? He's on land. He's not going to drown." But the reason I keep wearing this is because this satellite locator is showing exactly where I'm at all the times. So it's a peace of mind to my family and friends that they know exactly where I'm at. Even if I'm in land, they know exactly where I'm at all the time. So it's an amazing feature to have if you fish alone or if you fish with people. When you go out there over 15 miles, your phone is practically dead. It's not gonna work. You got your VHF right here, but if you don't reach nobody in the VHF, this is the fastest way right now. All right, so I just want to explain to my viewers what is this, all this equipment on my vest. That's a little heavy, but I need all this on me since I'm out there alone by myself. This is a life vest, but really your life depends on all this communication. This communicates the boat, satellite, and another to your family by satellite too. So you got several types of communications. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys because a lot of my viewers have been asking me, what is all this equipment on my vest? And I made this video also in Spanish. The next video for the Spanish speaking viewers that don't speak English, I did that for you guys. En el próximo video lo hice en español para ustedes los hispanos que no hablan inglés. Lo puse en español también. Espero que les guste. Uno de los primeros videos en español. I'm not the best person to be talking to. Maybe a psychiatrist, right?
You're saying a lot of stuff you should be cutting off. I hope you cut all that off.
All right, so I hope you like this video, and hopefully once this is over, which I don't know what's gonna be over, once it's over, I'll be heading out again. Hopefully my wife will be joining me. So now I'm gonna be working some of my videos and just relaxing here a little bit, getting away from the house. So thank you for watching, and stay home safe.